Hi, everyone. My name is Candice Robinson, and I am so happy to be with you tonight on this Thursday to share this awesome experience with a company called Organo. Now, a little bit about me is I live here in Tampa, Florida, home of the Tampa Bay winning Buccaneers, Super Bowl champions. Woo woo.
Woo woo!
My background is I am a hairstylist, and also I was an NFL cheerleader for years. I did the XFC, I did the AFL, the NIFL. So I had a lot of experiences, but I also had a lot of injuries. So the great thing about Organo, it has not only touched my pockets and helped to grow that, but it actually gave me better quality of life with my testimony. I had a break in my femur bone, had a metal rod and 4 screws put in it. Years later, I had several aches and pains. I ended up with Achilles tendonitis, sciatica, herniated disc. And I will tell you this, just the coffee alone helps to literally take away a lot of that pain and the dull pains I would have in my aches. I mean, the dull pains I would have in my joints over the years. So it has been a blessing in that way. And with me being able to share the product just with people who love coffee and tea, I've been able to give people quality of life also, not only health wise, but also with an opportunity to change things for themselves in the next 3 to 5 years. So um, for those of you who are here in this company, kudos to you. And for those of you who are looking at our company, I'm so excited for what we're going to share tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so my intention by the end of this session is to let you know the who we are, the what we do, and why it is that we do what we do. Who are we? We are Organo Gold. Now, I talked a little bit about how we started. We started in 2008 with a cup of coffee and tea. We started out in Canada in a very small office with only 3 employees. And today we are now a global network marketing company that is dedicated to sharing the story of Ganoderma and improving people's lives all over the world. Now, if you know anything about the success of business and companies that's going to rise or fall with your leadership, the great thing is that we've got our amazing founder, Mr. Bernardo Chua, who is the reason why we have this amazing Ganoderma that's been able to help me in so many different ways and so many people that we all know. He was able to harness that Ganoderma and put it into something as convenient as coffee and tea and be able to touch down in now over 30 countries. So we thank him for that. And then Mr. Paul Caldwell has taken our company that was already great and moved us into so many different verticals. Now that people have options, you've got a full corporation when you start with Organo and different ways to market yourself and make money in billion-dollar industries. And thanks to Paul Caldwell, we're able to do that. So he made our company go from great to grand. The OG mission is all about loyalty, unity, and edification. And if you apply these 3 things in your life, I guarantee you, you will see your life change. Just apply it to every single aspect of your life. Organo has a very strong charitable purpose. We give back to communities all over the world. We have built hospitals. We have helped to refurbish buildings and put businesses back together. When there was a storm, I can't remember in what state that was, but we were able to send our shakes over so that people could have healthy meals. So Organo has done a lot to give back. And we have a strategic partnership with the Napoleon Hill Foundation, and we are the only company who's been able to partner with them because they believe in what it is that we do. So again, if you apply those 3 things, loyalty, unity, and edification, and you get this book, Think and Grow Rich in your life, you will see your entire world open up. Another thing that is actually wonderful is we waste not, we want not. Our packets of coffee are actually recycled and they make beautiful Organo bags just out of the packets that we use that most people would discard and just throw away. We're able to make a sustainable income for women in other countries by making these beautiful bags. And then our Cancer Research Foundation, which was founded after Patrick Timmerman passed from cancer. He was an amazing leader and he touched the hearts of many people, and in his name, we are definitely striving on to the fight in cancer. So together, we all know when we give our community, we give back to our community, and we do great things, and we think about people. Together, we can make a difference. I talked about how you immediately start with this company. We're in 5 continents, so over 30 countries. The simple question is, who do you know? And even more importantly, who do they know? Now let's talk about what we do. We are a lifestyle brand, a business brand. We have a daily living lifestyle and then a healthier living lifestyle. Our opportunity is amazing because when you look at a company, you want to make sure that you're able to capitalize on not just the one market that they're in, but here we are capitalizing on all these fast growing industries. So who hasn't used the internet today? I mean, I promise you, I use the internet probably every minute out of the day. Our home-based business, thank goodness for that. We all know that we've all been home. This last 2 years, some people had taken their corporate businesses home and been able to do their home-based businesses at home under one roof and get paid 2 ways. So that's a wonderful thing. Health and wellness, we know that we can't do anything with our health. And the longer we live, the better it's going to be for us. So that's the wellness. Weight management, we live in the USA and we know that obesity is a huge problem here. So we can keep our weight management under control and we're using great products and we're improving the quality of our lives, that just makes everything better. Then we've got coffee. We'll talk about that a little later. And definitely skincare, travel, and brain health is so important to our quality of life. Now let's talk about our product highlight here, which is going to be the Ganoderma. I talked a little bit about that and what it's done for me, but the history of Ganoderma, it's over 2,000 years old. And it was called the miraculous king of herbs. So it was reserved for royalty. You were not allowed to have this as a commoner. If you were caught with it, they cut your hand off. The second time they cut your hand off, and then it was death the third time. So it was that special. It was reserved for those in power. And now everyone can experience this miraculous herb. So by show of hand, who has had their Ganoderma today? All right, I see. Wonderful, wonderful. The great thing is that Ganoderma, there is a whole, you can look on, there's a YouTube channel and you see it at the bottom of this page about Ganoderma, and then PubMed.gov. You can go on there and see the 2 million reasons why Ganoderma is so miraculous. So another simple question you might want to ask as we take advantage of all of these different verticals and all these different industries is ask somebody, would they be open to try a healthier cup of gourmet coffee? We already know that people are already drinking their coffee every single day. At the salon, I ask people if they want coffee when they come in. Hey, would you like a cup of coffee? When people come to your house, what do you ask them? Oh, do you want anything to drink? Would you like a cup of coffee? It's really that simple. A better way to support yourselves for better energy and digestion and sleep. Also a nutritious meal replacement that's easy on the pocket. It's basically going to save you money. And a natural anti-aging skincare line. And then of course, travel options to take a break and unwind. And I don't know about you, but I am really at the place where I need a vacation to take a break and unwind tomorrow. So let's talk coffee. It is not a luxury. It is literally a part of everyday life. It is a necessity for some people. Some people don't drink just 1 or 2 cups of coffee. They actually drink pots of coffee. So imagine you're at work and you've seen your coworkers come in and they say, don't even talk to me. I haven't had my coffee yet. I can't think yet. Just give me a minute. The great thing is we can offer them a healthier cup of coffee without the crash, without the jitters, without the negative effects of caffeine. There's over 1.6 billion cups consumed every single day. That's a lot of coffee, y'all. And then over 80% of people who are 18 or older have consumed coffee. So now you see on every corner, you have a McDonald's, a Burger King, a Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts are popping up everywhere. And of course, Starbucks, and people are drinking specialty coffees, which would be your iced coffees and your frappes and things like that. So most people are paying $4 a cup, but we know that when you start getting into those specialty drinks at these high end places, you're talking about $6, $7, $8 a cup of coffee, and some people are drinking that 3 to 5 times a day. So coffee is definitely huge business. So our products, we talked a minute ago about who's had their Ganoderma today. I had the King of Coffee. That is something I drink every single day because it has the spores in it, which is the most potent part of that Ganoderma. And it's my absolute favorite. My other go-to would be the black. My mother's favorite is going to be the latte. It is a perfect cup of coffee, meaning it has a little bit of non-dairy creamer, a little bit of sugar. You just shake that packet, put it into your cup, add hot water, your hot milk over it, and it is absolutely perfect. You don't have, you just carry it in your purse, pull it out on the plane, at the restaurant, or wherever it is you're going. You have your healthy cup of coffee every single where you go. I know that Miss Mia Small loves the teas. I am a red tea drinker at night also. The weight management system, if you see in the back, is our OG shakes, which we've had some amazing stories behind that. And then for those who don't drink any coffee or tea or hot chocolate, you've got our nutraceuticals, which would be the Ganoderma, the mycelium, and the spores. And also people couple that with the coffee and tea. And we've seen a lot of not only weight control with that, but energy and just, again, that focus and calmness, whatever it is that your body needs, that Ganoderma is going to go and address that and give you what you need for the day. And if you see right in the right-hand corner, you'll see that amazing BU skincare line that we will also talk about a little later in the presentation. Oh, here it is. So BU, it meets the global needs. This is a natural, balanced product for all skin types. It's anti-aging, and my favorite 2 products, y'all, are going to be the Manuka, which is a cleanser. It has a very fresh smell to it. It's very light, so it washes away. It doesn't leave a residue. But if you're like me and you love aromatherapy, it is the best way to wake up in the morning, and it's the best way to go to bed at night when you're gonna wash your face. The jojoba serum is very, very light. It's an oil that really is going to go in and it absorbs into the skin really nicely without it. It's a greaseless feel to it. So you don't have to worry about touching your face and transferring any oils onto your pillows or onto your clothing or anything like that. It's really light and it goes right into the skin. The great thing is if you have combination skin, you're not going to have an issue with it being too oily where you're oily, and it's not going to be, and it'll also address the dry areas of your face. And if you are super oily, the jojoba is going to balance out that oil in your skin. So it's great that way. The bee venom is revolutionary for those of us who are a little bit up in age. I just celebrated 50, woo woo, 2 weeks ago. So this bee venom actually helps to keep that skin, gives it a little bit of tightness, but without feeling tight, if you know what I mean, for those of you who've ever used a product that tightens your skin. And then the retinol moisturizer is amazing. I use that every single day. Again, that's another one where it has an aromatherapy type feeling for me. So when I put it on, not only do I feel like, first of all, my skin is protected, but that retinol is going to help with any hyperpigmentation. If you have any dark marks on your skin, or if you have any blemishes, it's going to help to take that away and start to work on that skin and give it an ageless glow. Okay. Travala, we talked about travel. So now is definitely the time. It's summertime. I know that the Small family was able to take advantage of their Travala and go to Puerto Rico. So
yeah.
we're so happy for them. If you want to share something on that, Mia?
Oh yeah, I would love to. Just real quick, we were able to utilize our Forever Weeks, because a lot of times throughout the year we'll use Travala to book discounted travel. But I took notes from Ms. LaDonda. Little did I know, not only with Forever Weeks, you can actually do rental cars as well. So this time our package included Forever Weeks, all-inclusive stay, and a rental car and our flight. So hotel, flight, rental car, all inclusive, everything was all packaged in. It was absolutely amazing. And when I tell you the excursions, we went on excursions as well. It just made it that much more awesome. So I'm so grateful for Forever Weeks.
That is awesome, Mia. And the great thing about Travala is if you've ever heard of people doing timeshares, you're not going to have that mortgage payment that you're paying, that $75,000 over time. And then the maintenance fees that you have to pay every single year, whether you ever take that week or two that you have that timeshare, you still have to pay about $800 to $1,000 to maintain this property that you're paying on every year. So Travala is just an awesome way to not only get your discounts, to get like exclusive and decadent travel, but you're also gonna have more money in your pocket to be able to use that on your trips because you're not having those fees that people are paying for these timeshares. So it is a revolutionary way of getting your travel at a discount, but it's definitely not discounted in the experience that you're gonna have. So thanks so much, Mia, for that. Okay, cognition. I I know Mia loves the cognition too. I actually have this, but I don't have the experience with it yet. I know it only takes about 6 minutes a day, and it's supposed to help with focus and multitasking. So as you know, I probably need that in my life. I just have not used my cognition, but I will tell you this. In the NFL alumni, they've talked for years about the studies that they've done with former players with concussions and is it CTS? So how the brain works, the trauma to the brain. You know, if your brain is not working and it's not functioning in the way that it should, it really can't tell your body how to function. So it makes sure your organs work the way they're supposed to. Your veins and your arteries and just your brain is the central system. So it's not just how healthy we are with how we eat and the things we put into our body, but our brain is really like one of the most important things because without it, our body doesn't work properly. So the cognition is amazing. And I'll tell you this, with the price that our cognition is, I know that people pay $300 and $400 a session to do these special brain these special brain centers that they're using for the NFL because I've seen it. They have barometric chambers and it's really, really expensive. So the fact that we even have that in Organo is again, Paul Caldwell is just genius because he's thought of everything and then he's made it for a really, really affordable price for us to be able to take advantage of that. So definitely look into cognition and message Mia because she knows, oh, she's got her hand up, Mia.
I like to just call that a quick way to retrain your brain. Not really quick, but of course with consistency and persistence, because the scientific process behind that is basically neuroplasticity, where you're creating new neuron connections to your brain and retraining it in a pathway that you need best, whether it's dexterity, mobility, all of that good stuff. Focus, for me, focus has been my thing because I could be a little squirrely at times. So I'm grateful for that. The cognition.
Me too, Mia, squirrely. I'm on cognition. I'm gonna be on that. I'm gonna get that together, but in the next month or so. Okay, and moving on. So why we do what we do. Definitely for a healthier lifestyle. We talked about that, our opportunity to make extra income, and then the opportunity to retire early. This is a new day. No longer are people signing up for the 40 hours a week, 40-year plan to end up retiring on a half of your salary and possibly being at Walmart saying, hi, welcome to Walmart. We just don't want that. So in order to get something different, guys, we got to do something different. So Organo is going to be an option for you. So seize the opportunity. You can now share our coffee and tea, our skincare, our nutrition and wellness, all while looking younger and feeling better to live a wholesome life. So how do we earn money with Organo? It's 7 ways that we can get paid in this company. Now, the great thing is that 7 ways is always better than 1. Would you agree? Everybody just nod your head. Is 7 better than 1? Absolutely. So the first way we get paid is very simple. It's the fundamentals of business. It's our daily retail. It's business. You're gonna buy low at wholesale, and you're gonna sell higher, and you're gonna keep all of the profits. So it says you can earn a minimum of 50% in your retail profits, but some of us are selling not only by the box, where we're having a little bit of an upcharge, or some of us are selling that box by the packets. And then some of us are selling that same box by the packets by selling the coffee by the cup. So there's so many different ways that you can do this. It is your business as long as you're ethical and within the guidelines, and your mission is to help people. Because at the end of the day, this coffee is our products, our tea, our opportunity is to help people in some type of way. So if you keep that in the forefront of your mind, the money will come. Okay. The second way we get paid is going to be the fast track bonus. Now, the best way for me to even break this down is it's just simple. For those of us who've ever been at a job where we've worked there for a couple of years and we get a new employee who comes in and our supervisor says, hey, Candice, can you help train Lori and get her up to speed on our reports, on how we do our reports every week, or how we do our front desk, or how we do this or how we do that. What do we normally do? We just shake our head and say, okay. Now, our company is not paying us any extra money to train this employee, but we do it, right? So it's the same thing in Organo. When we decide that we are going to become part of this company and we're going to share our product with other people, and they decide, you know what, I want to do this business too. If I want to be a wholesale customer, why pay more for my coffee? I want to do that. I'll drink it. And look, if I share it with somebody and they decide to buy it, wonderful. So either way, it's a win-win situation, but the company's going to pay you up to $130 on every promotional sales pack that your new people actually purchase when they get started. So the only way for you to get paid is to help someone else to get paid also. So the great thing about that is the company is going to pay you to help train people as they come into this business. It's just as simple as that. The third way is the power of the dual team. Now, this is where we start talking about money that comes in every month for work you've already done. Again, you trained more than one person at your job, I'm sure. So imagine if your company said, Demetrius, I'm going to pay you 5% for of that person's paycheck every single month, just because you decide to help her get started this month. And you're doing that, you've already helped her. She's up to speed. She's been in the business she's been at your company now for a month. She's there 2 months, she's there 3 months, and she's working, she's getting her paycheck every month. And now they've said, oh, Sarah, we need you to help Becky. She just came in. And guess what? They're paying you, Demetrius, 5% for the help that you did months ago. That's the power of the dual team. So it's as simple as finding two people who want an opportunity for themselves, or they just want to drink coffee every single month at a discount. It is that simple. Now, we all know success in business also is math. So I would say success in business is multiplication. It could be addition, but multiplication adds up a lot faster. So we know that 2 times 1 is 2. We know that 2 times 2 is 4. We know that 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16. So as we move on through this business and we're helping someone get there too, and as it goes all the way down the line, people are just doing the bare minimum. 2 people, they're finding 2 people to drink the coffee, finding 2 people to drink the coffee, finding 2 people to drink the coffee. In a couple months, we can have 256 people just by we're all drinking coffee, being healthy and sharing with others. Sorry, y'all, hold on. Got something on the screen that's not supposed to be there. Okay, and the ways 4, 5, and 6 are literally as your team grows. Those are extra bonuses that the company will pay you on your organization as your organization grows. Now, in order for you to get to levels 4, 5, and 6, you got to get started in the business. So let's focus on getting your 2, and then we work from there for paid ways 4, 5, and 6. My favorite that actually gets me very excited about this company is number 7, the global pool bonus. So the company takes all of their sales around the world. And if you're a Ruby and above, they're going to pay 3% quarterly to those people who are on those positions. Now, you're already doing the business. You're already helping people get paid. You're already helping people drink the coffee. And the company says, look, we're just going to give you an extra 3% of everything that our company makes. I think that's a win-win situation. And I don't know any other company that's really doing that. Okay. So let's get started. I mean, when you start in this business, you're going to get everything you need to to have your corporation up and ready to run. You're going to get a website. You're going to get your starter kit that has some samples in it. You're going to get your back office, which is going to have your brochures. You're going to have your applications. You're going to have, like I said, a few samples, and you're going to be up and running in all 30 plus countries around the world. So there are 3 ways that we get started. The first one, I call it the good pack, which is going to be your bronze pack. You're going to earn 10% on that dual team that we talked about, that 2, 2, and 2. You get enough product for you to drink, a little bit for you to share. You're going to get a shake with that. And the thing is, this is the way some people get started. We call this our college pack a lot of times. It's a smaller business pack, but hey, it doesn't matter where you start, just get started. The second pack is going to be the silver pack. You're going to get double that product. You're going to get another 5% of pay on that dual team. And to be honest, this is where I started when I started the business. I started at the silver pack. And the truth be told, I sampled so much product because I didn't drink coffee. I forgot to tell you guys that. I didn't drink coffee at all. So I'd let other people just use it and tell me how it was. And before I knew it, I had sold all of mine. I had given all of mine away. I had to end up buying a gold pack anyway. So we got good, gooder, and best right here at the gold pack. You're going to get plenty of product to sip and share. You're going to get plenty that you're going to be able to sell. With any of these packs, the product, if you're giving it away and letting people sample it, there's no way that you can't make your money back on these packs because the product sells itself. And so with the gold pack, you're going to get that 20% on the dual team. And it's just a bigger way to start your business. So wherever you get started, it's going to be up to you. Get back with the person who invited you on this call. And definitely, if you have any questions, we want to definitely get those questions answered for you, okay? We also have one last pack, which would be if you're one of those who wanted to start with our skincare line. We have a BU starter pack, and it's going to come with enough to get you started where you can do your first pamper parties. And that's going to come with the bronze status, which is that 10% in your dual team. All right, so whose life will change today? Who plans to retire in the next 3 to 5 years? And if you're not ready to retire in the next 3 to 5 years, then how is your life going to change in the next 3 to 5 years? Is it going to be stellar, like literally a huge difference from where it is today? Because at the end of the day, we know that our life, what we plan and what we have to have a goal. So if we don't have a goal in mind, my mentor used to tell me, you're going to hit nowhere dead on the head. So first of all, you got to make a goal to see where you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years. And then we're here to help you execute that goal and make all your dreams come true. So I want to say thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. And I'm going to turn it over to Miss Mia.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The worldwide professional traveler and trainers did that today. How about that? Anybody else excited about what we learned today? We want to first of all thank Miss Candice.
Thank you.
And you did absolutely. And we'll open the floor if there's any questions, comments, testimonials, customer testimonials, all of the above. But first of all, really, thank you so much, Candice, for a professional presentation. As I just want to know how is she so calm, cool, and collective at all times.
Hey, I'm like a duck, y'all. You should see my feet underneath this water.
That was a great job, Candice. I had to kind of go back and forth with my screen, but awesome job. Awesome job. Love the presentation.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss LaDonda.